Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be testing out the Born Pretty nail tips and glue set. They had kindly sent this over to me to review and I'm super excited to see how this performs and if it's going to be a nice cheap alternative to the APRES nail tips. If you are interested to see how it goes, then keep on watching. Alright, and this is how it comes packaged. So we do get a nice tiny little nail file as well. We get our little nail dryer user manual. We get some French nail tip guides. Haven't used these in ages. I don't even remember the last time I used these. We also get a chrome powder. This one just seems like a nice red chrome powder. Fun fact, my first chrome powders that I had ever purchased were from Born Pretty and they're quite good. Like, I really like those chromes. Then we do get our lamp. The lamp is just like a basic small lamp that a lot of these kits come with. One with just the USB stuff, so cool. Then we have the nail glue. So this is their 6-in-1 nail glue. So I have seen this 6-in-1 nail glue on their Instagram many times, and yeah, I think it can perform as a top coat, a base coat, and other stuff. Then underneath is where the nail tips are, and it seems like there's a pretty big bag full of nail tips. I do quickly notice that there are some full covered nail tips, but there's also some nail tips, like just, yeah, it's like half covered tips. So I'll show you those. They're individually packaged. They don't have sizes, I believe. Let me just quickly take this out and see. So each individual bag doesn't actually have the size on them, but the tips itself does. So these are like size 5s right here, but it doesn't come labeled anywhere. So these are coffin, some quite fairly long coffins. I'm just going to take these out. Actually, just looking through them, I don't think that each pack has a size. There's multiple different sizes because there's like a size 6 in here with like a size 1. So I don't think that they're individually packaged. So there's like 3 packs or 4 packs of the full covered tips. Then we have some straight like square nail tips. And then there's coffin nail tips. These are square. Then there's like shorter, like more curved classic nail tips. There's a lot in this kit, a lot of different tips, but we are not going to be using these. Of course, we're going to be using the full covered tips for the purpose of this video. So I am going to go ahead and get my sizes out because these are not really organized that well, so I'm just going to take some time and go through these and find my nail sizes. I just wanted to point out that this kit does include 2 different sizes, which I think is really nice if you are buying this as a beginner kit because there's that length variation you have. So you do get like a long coffin and you get like a medium length coffin. So I decided to go with the medium length and I just wanted to pull out the long one just to show you. Also, they are quite strong and sturdy, like they don't bend, but towards the cuticle they are quite flexible, which is really nice. I just wanted to point out that this kit didn't come with an instruction manual of how to apply the nail tips, but because I've used full cover tips before, I kind of know the process, so we're just going to kind of do it as we know it best and hope that it lasts. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my nail tips to the side and I'm going to start prepping my nails. I usually use a wooden disposable cuticle pusher, but today I was just feeling fancy, so I pulled out my metal cuticle pusher. It doesn't really matter, they work the same. All I'm doing is pushing back my cuticles. Next, I'm just going to grab that nail file it came with and I'm going to take off all of the natural shine from my natural nails very gently. I'm actually happy that they include like a little mini nail file in it just because I feel like it just makes the kit that much more one step. So like everything is included, which I love. I am doing my non-dominant hand today, which is why I feel like when I do my right hand, my angles are all kind of weird. I am going to next go in with a cuticle nipper and I'm going to nip away all of the extra skin. I haven't done my nails in a while, so I feel like I do have quite a lot of extra skin to nip away. So I'm just going to take my time and do that. Alright, so once I have my cuticles cut, I'm going to pull out the tips again and I'm just going to size them and see if I need to like customize any of them. So as you can see, I'm just going to do that really quickly and see if some of the edges need some filing, which this does. And I'm just going to use the nail file that has come with it. It's actually pretty good. And I'm just going to make sure that they all fit a little bit more nicely and naturally on my nail beds. Alright, so once I have all of these prepped and ready, I'm going to go ahead and spray some alcohol on a manicure brush. And I'm going to wipe my nails, and this is how I like to dehydrate my nails. I just feel like it's a good dehydrator, nice and quick. As you can see, they're all nice and dehydrated now. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the nail glue and I'm going to go ahead and apply one coat of this on my natural nails. So I'm going to open it up and see what the consistency is like. Okay, so it is a lot thinner than the APRES one, so it is very thin. So this is going to be super easy to apply on my natural nail. So I'm going to go ahead and apply one quick coat of this onto my hand and I'm going to cure that and then I will be ready to pop on the tips. So once I have the layer of the gel glue, I just went ahead and plugged this into a USB and I'm just going to place that to the side because it's not a very long wire, so I'm not really able to keep it in frame. So I just placed this where I think it might be a good fit and I'm going to go ahead and take my nail glue again and start placing them on. So like I said, it is quite a thin consistency and it does have an apex, but it's not super high compared to my nails. So I feel like I don't need too much, so I'm just going to try with maybe that much first and we'll see how it goes. That's actually a perfect amount. And I made this mistake again. Before applying, you always want to make sure that you turn on the lamp. As you can see, this one wasn't the greatest, but it fits really nice. As you can see, it looks super nice and flush to my cuticle, but I did end up getting like an air bubble-ish in it, so hopefully we can avoid that in the next one. It's just really hard to get the hang of it. So I'm going to turn my lamp on, apply a generous coat of that. And this time I'm just going to do it like this and then I'm going to slide it in. That one did feel a little hot, but not too bad. So the position I need the lamp in is not going to fit in frame, but I just needed the opening to face me for it to be easy for me to slide in. So that's why I have to put it towards the side, but I will show you how that one goes. I think that's going to be a little bit easier. So I'm just going to place this gel glue on here. So after applying it, I'm just going to put a generous amount of it there. Alright, so I have all the nail tips on and honestly, I feel like these nail tips have fit very well on my nails and I feel like they were quite easy to apply. I just don't like those type of lamps, so I would definitely recommend and prefer a gooseneck lamp. I will leave a link to that below, the one that I use, and I think that is a lot better to use. It's just really hard for me to use those type of lamps, but if you are a beginner or if you are just a DIYer, then I think you can make use out of that. It's not something too crazy, but I really like the length. I love the shape. I love the way that they fit around the cuticle. I feel like these are probably one of the best nail tips that fit to my nail beds, like my cuticle shape. and I really am enjoying them. They feel so strong, and like I said, I love the length. I also really like the apex. It's not too high, but it's like perfect. Alright, just to clean it up a little bit, I am going to go back in with the nail file that they provided, and I'm going to take off these little nubs that come at the tip of the tips, and I'm also going to use this to just shape up the nails further. So I don't have to do too much shaping. I really like the way that they look, and I feel like they already look nice and flush to my nail beds, so I don't feel like I need to do too much. Nail file is quite handy as well. It's not too bad. Alright, so I think I'm done shaping and filing. I think they look super nice, and they're so flush to my cuticles as well. Like, there's no lifting or anything. Really nice. I'm really impressed with how these fit. Next, I'm just going to go in with today's nail design, and for today I decided I wanted to do the super famous and trendy Hailey Bieber glazed donut look, and I'm just going to use things I already own. I did want to incorporate that red chrome, but I honestly feel like the season for red chrome is not yet, so I'm going to go in with a different chrome look to stick with the chrome theme. So to make the milky white color, I am just going to grab some white. This is just IBD gel, and this is in whipped cream, and it's just a nice white. Just gonna grab a little bit of that onto my little mixing plate, and then I'm going to actually grab the BORNPRETTY 6-in-1 nail glue and use that, just because they do say that it can be used as a base gel or a top coat, so I think that's a perfect thing for this. So I'm just going to grab some of that as well and use that to shear out our polish. Also, I love mixing nail polish colors. I feel like it's such a cool and relaxing thing to me. So let's see if we've gotten what we want. I think so, to be honest. I think we do. That looks really good to me. And we are going to wipe all of our nails, just making sure that there's no like dust or anything on them. And now we are ready to paint. Alright, so let's begin. I really like the color, so we're just going to paint that on the whole entire nail. We can do a couple coats if we have some left over, which I feel like we will. This is actually such a beautiful milky white. I really like this white for it. Look how nice that is. That's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the rest of the nails. Next, I'm just going to go in and apply a second coat of the same polish that we've made, just to make it look a lot more, I guess, milky, opaque type, because I don't want it to be too sheer. Wow, look at that. That is such a beautiful milky white color. I'm in love. So I went ahead and applied the two coats. As you can see, this is a beautiful milky white. I'm actually loving it, and I think this is going to be the combination I use for milky white polish for the next time I do it, because I just feel like it worked a lot nicer. Also, I went on their website and I searched what 6-in-1 was. It's for base gel, extension gel, nail glue, nail strengthener, watercolor, and top coat. So I won't be able to use this for the chrome application. So I am going to actually grab my own top coat, like a no wipe top coat that I know works really well with chrome, and I'm going to apply that onto my nails. So this right here, the no cleanse top coat from IBD, is actually one of my favorite gel top coats to apply for chrome. I just feel like it adheres so much better on this top coat than any other top coats I've tried. So if you have any recommendations for one that works great for chrome, then let me know. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and apply a coat of this on all of my nails. And next, I'm going to go ahead with these like chromes. These are like unicorn pearly chromes. I really like this one, and I use this one all the time, but I did have this one. As you can see, it's all broken up. I'm not too sure how it broke, but I'm not quite sure if I remember what this looks like, so I do want to use this as my finish. I feel like it's going to be a lot more pinkish, whereas this is a little bit more on the cooler blue side, so we are going to go with this and make it a little bit more pink tone so it's not completely like it, but if it doesn't work out then we'll go in with the one that I know will work. So like I said, this one is broken in a million pieces. I don't know how this happened. Like, I never dropped them or anything. It was just in my thing. But that's okay. It should perform just as well. So we are going to use a little sponge applicator. If you do buy the kit, you do get your own chrome, but it is a red chrome. So like doing a nice ombre would be really nice with that as well. But I just felt like it just wasn't the season for a red chrome, which is why I'm not using it. But if you want, everything is in there. You also have an applicator in there as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this, pick some of this up and see if we like the finish. Let's see what color this gives. Okay, yeah, beautiful. So this chrome gives us more of like a coral peach look, which is actually perfect because I love that for the summer. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. I really like that. Okay, so it's a little bit more warm toned, which I like. I'm not mad at. So we're going to do it for the rest of the nails. Wow, you guys can see that? It is beautiful. I really like these. Okay. If you're interested in purchasing this particular kit, I will leave the link down below to this kit as well as the Born Pretty website. They have some really cool nail art stuff on there for a very good affordable price. I will also leave a little coupon code for you to save 10% off when checking out, and I will earn a little bit of a commission if you do use my link. So be sure to check it out if you want to. If not, just enjoy these beautiful nails. I'm actually obsessed with them. I really, really like the way that they're turning out. I love this chrome actually. I haven't used it because it's been cracked, so I was like, I don't want to use it, but as you can see, these are beautiful. So these have chrome and this one doesn't. You can definitely see like the really nice pearlescent chrome. It's gorgeous. That's all I can say is wow. I'm actually obsessed with how these turned out. Now, as you can see, I did get some on my skin, but that's okay. I am going to top coat these and then we can just wipe them away with some alcohol and we will be good to go. Okay, for my top coat, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and use the IBD No Cleanse top coat again, just because I know it works great and I think it's a really good top coat as is. I don't want to use the 6-in-1 nail glue because I feel like it might be tacky, but I will give it a go and see how it goes later. Ooh, oh my goodness. The shine on this is beautiful. Alright, and for the last step, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some cuticle oil to the nails. Alright everyone, and that is all for this video. I think these nails turned out so nice. I have actually really enjoyed using this nail kit. I really think the nail length and the way that these nails fit is really, really nice. So I would recommend this if you are starting out and you want to dip your toes into this type of nail extension and do not want to buy an expensive APRES kit right now. I definitely think this is a nice alternative and much cheaper and equally as good. Just keeping in mind that these are not gel, these are going to be plastic tips, but nonetheless these are gorgeous and I would definitely recommend this kit. Do not forget to go in the description box below to check out their website and also use my code to save 10% off your order. And I hope you enjoyed this nail video and I shall see you all in my next one. Bye!